All right, it's Rockabilly time. Yeah, I'm gonna show you some cool licks in the key of E in the Rockabilly fashion, and it's gonna sound like this. And we're gonna move to A, back to E, turn around to the B, C7, A7, then we do the lick again. So that's what I'm going to teach you today, all right? So let's take this thing apart, unpack it, and see what we got. The first lick, I'm going to take it in slow motion for you. And when it starts out with an open E string, you got to come down on the E string. So it's a 3rd fret, E string, 2nd finger. 4th fret, E string, 3rd finger. And then a 2nd fret A string, 1st finger, 4th fret A string, 3rd finger, and then first finger on the 2nd fret of the D string. So slow motion sounds like this. One more time. Okay, the second part of this lick is almost the same thing, but it ends on a different note. It sounds like this. Okay, so instead of going, it goes like this. One more time, slow motion. Okay, so now let's put them both together and see what they sound like. You ready? Here we go. And you'll notice along the way here, sometimes I'm palm muting. That's, if you like that kind of technique and you want to learn more about it, go to jimmydillon.com/free, and I got a ton of free stuff for you there. So just letting you know, that's my website. So let's take these two together and see what it sounds like, shall we? Yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to do exactly the same move, but we're going to start on the A string instead of the E string, because now we're going to our 4 chord, right? So we're playing in, basically a blues format or a rockabilly format, but we're going to the 4 chord. It's going to sound like this. So I'll spell that out for you. It's a low A string instead of the E. It's the A. 2nd finger, 3rd fret. 3rd finger, 4th fret on the A string. Same move. And then 1st finger, 2nd fret, D string. And then 4th fret, D string, 3rd finger. And 1st finger, 2nd fret, G string. Okay. That's the first half, right? Same move, but on different strings. And the second part goes slow motion. Okay, you got that? I think you're probably catching on by now. So what does that sound like if I do the complete A, the 4 chord lick? It sounds like this. Okay, so now we've done the E chord and the A chord. We've done our 1 and our 4. Now I'm gonna do a simple turnaround for you. Go to a B7. Should know that by now. 2nd finger, 2nd fret, A string. 1st finger, 1st fret, D string. 3rd finger, 2nd fret, G string. And you can let the other ones ring. Okay, here's your open D7 chord. And then just an A7. You probably know that by now. 2nd finger, 2nd fret, D string, open G string, in this case. 3rd finger, 2nd fret, B string. And I'm going to put my pinky down here on the 3rd fret of the high E. Lots of ways to do that, but I like that one. And this, I think in context it works. And then you come back and you repeat that first lick again. Sorry. And right there, you do a little pause. Let it ring, and then do this chord. And you may ask yourself, what the heck's he doing there? I like the sound of that. So that's a C9 to a B9. And the way I'll spell that out for you, it's a second finger, third fret on the A string, first finger, second fret on the D string, and then you bar the third fret on both on all three of the G, B, and E. Sounds like this. See that? Sounds like this. You've heard that James Brown. Okay, and then what we're going to do is just flatten that a half a step. Okay, which is a B9. Okay, same chord, just down half a step. Okay, if that's confusing, hang on, and it'll all make sense in a second. So let's just do the whole enchilada, shall we? I'll do the whole thing for you. I'm going to play this one a little bit slower, just so you can follow me, and then I'll play it up to speed, and you'll get a feeling of the vibe of how the rockabilly thing goes. It sounds a little funny played slow, but I want you to be able to see and understand what I'm doing. So here it is at kind of half speed. To the A chord. Go to that B7th chord, A7th chord, and then do the lick again. Does that make sense to you? That's the resolve. I was just trying to figure out where I first learned that move, and honestly, I think it was back in high school listening to James Taylor. I'm a steamroller for you, baby. I'm about to roll all over you. But James can get after it. He can get after that stuff when he wants to. So anyway, that's the whole package. It's just a simple rockabilly groove, kind of a basic lick. But I think for the purposes of if you're just getting your feet wet in the rockabilly idiom. It's a fun, it kind of reminds me a little bit of the early Sun sessions, you know, with Elvis and all that. So let's hear it up to speed and see if it all makes sense to you now that I've broken it down and kind of pulled it apart. And here's what it sounds like with a little more tempo on it. Let's see. Mess that up, but let's do it one more time. I'll see if I can nail it exactly right. These. So this is a good way to end it if you want to. And that's some rockabilly. Hope you enjoyed that lesson. And there's a lot more, like I said, at jimmydillon.com/free. We'll see you over there, and we'll see you down the road.